Hi everybody, and welcome to this week's update. Today's Sunday, December 4th, and happy holidays, Merry Christmas to everyone. Hopefully you had a great Thanksgiving. Just as a reminder, we're going to be closed December 24th and 25th. The 24th is a non-paid holiday, that's Saturday. Christmas is a paid holiday, and then same thing the following week. We'll be closed both Saturday and Sunday, and Saturday is a non-paid holiday. So we're looking forward to that time off. I think everybody can use it to recharge the batteries a little bit and spend some time with the family. So hopefully everyone has a great holiday. Hey, let's acknowledge the top writers for each store, as we always do, for the month of November. In Almaden, Gabriella had sales over 71,000, great job. Dino in Elk Grove led the way with sales over 96,000, real good Dino, good job. Bill in Pleasanton, his sales were over 64,000, leading the Pleasanton store. In Rancho, Christina had an outstanding month. Her sales were over $119,000. She had a real nice commercial job came in, but even on top of that, she had a nice month going anyway. So great job, Christina. Patrick led the way in the Rockland store with sales over 66,000. And then Angela was the top writer in Santa Clara with sales over 77,000. So way to go, you top writers, and way to go, everybody. We had a pretty fair November. We didn't quite hit the number we were looking for, but we were real close. So we're pretty happy with it all in all. Okay, so thanks to everybody. I appreciate your hard work and your diligence, and your wanting to do really good for us. Okay, and your willingness to learn. Okay, now as we look forward to what's coming up, as you know or have seen hopefully in all your stores now, we have the new laminate, and it's called the quality laminate is what we've decided to call it on the price page, and that should be up inside all your stores now. And as hopefully your store manager told you, that we only got one sample, one rack sample for each store. So under no circumstances can that sample be checked out, because if we lose it, basically we can't get another one. Now you do have cuttings or checkout samples, the little 1-foot pieces of all the colors except for one. We're still waiting on the Del Rio to come in. So if you want to take that large sample and put it on the side so that nobody falls in love with it, then you won't have a sample. You're welcome to do that. But we should be getting that Del Rio sample hopefully in the next week or so for you. Okay, but also with that, we're going to be shooting a educational video on that. That'll be under the product training category, hopefully later this week. And Roger will be actually doing that, a lot of that from now on, with the product training and things like that on the videos. So hopefully that'll be great for everybody. What else do we have going? As you know, we have the holiday sale already started. And when things are on sale, we're not allowed to use the BP promotion codes because it just cuts into the margins and the profit too much. Okay, and that is the direction we're going, with more and more products on sale and fewer promotional codes or the BP codes. And the mindset behind it, just so you understand, is that when we're talking with our advertiser, he was kind of like, hey, you know, not having a theme or an actual sale, like in November, it was like come in now and we can still get it before the holidays, but we didn't really use the sale word. And he was like, guys, you have to put things on sale. Okay, that drives traffic into the store. It's the law of scarcity. It helps you close sales, have a big finish because people want to buy it while it's still on sale, and things like that. And you know, in hindsight, he's absolutely correct. So the BP codes, or that discounts, that little bit of loving we used to have in there that everyone used to like to give, we're moving away from that. And soon we probably won't even have those things available. There'll just be products on sale, or we'll have our guaranteed everyday low price, and then there'll be certain products on sale throughout the store. So, and that's kind of the direction, and it's going to help increase walk-in traffic because it'll be an advertised sale, and it'll actually add legitimacy to the guaranteed low price, because there won't be any of these like back-end deals like, you know, hey, I can give you an extra discount here or that or whatever. It'll be, you know, this is our guaranteed low price, and you know, it's a warehouse sale or holiday sale or no sales tax, whatever the promotion happens to be. So so hopefully everyone's good with that, and that's just the direction we're going. So okay, what else do we have? Oh, wanted to talk about learning things. As you know, a lot of great musicians out there, athletes, you name it, and and there's people out there that are great at it. But very few people were born knowing how to do these things. Okay, now they might have been born with a propensity or a direction. They might be more musical or more athletic than other people, but they still have to have learned to hone their skills to become great or better at it. Okay, and that's everything from when we were little babies, learning how to talk or walk or write or anything like that. Someone had to take the time to teach us to hone our skills to become better, more accomplished at what that we were trying to learn or what we were trying to do. Okay, sales is absolutely no different. Okay, some people might seem like they're better salespeople or might have been born or been exposed to sales at a younger age or things like that, but it's still a learned trait. Okay, and myself being in sales for over 30 years, every time I read a book or an article, I'm picking up little things here and there, reminders. It's a lot of stuff that we already know, but it's a lot of things that we forget as time goes on. Now, hopefully, your managers have already handed out the printout called Asking Questions, Getting Answers. And by now, you should all know that if the person or the salesperson that asks more questions has higher sales. In fact, there's a statistic in there done by the Voss Group that said the people, I forget what the number was, 7 or 8 more questions than the other guys, their sales were 70% higher. Okay, and I know a lot of times as a salesperson, you want to do all the talking. It's kind of like you want to tell them what you know and tell them about the products and all that kind of stuff. But studies have proven that the more questions you ask and the more listening you do, the more successful you're going to be. Okay, so moral to the story is that by now everyone should be familiar with that article, and that everyone should be familiar. We're going to separate into weeks. And the month of December is all about memorizing what those qualifying questions are. Okay, now you remember there are questions about priority, questions about performance, questions about aesthetics, and questions about budgets. But however, this first week, it's all questions about priority. Okay, and there's only 4 of them. Okay, the first one was, why are you looking for new floor covering? Okay, the second was, what did you like most about your old floor covering? What did you like least? Okay, and then what rooms are you thinking about covering? And kind of like the last was, what was your time frame? Okay, and by asking those 4 questions, you're going to know, one, obviously what room they're doing, what they liked about their old one, what they didn't like, and real important was is time frame, because then you can go to stock or special order, things like that, and the reason why they're looking. Okay, it could be that it's just out of fashion. It could be that it's really hard to keep clean. It could have been that it wore out too fast. It could be, it's all scratched up, depending on the product. So those are things that are important to the consumer. Okay, so I would encourage you to study those really hard. If you need to, which my memory is not the best, and a lot of times I find myself writing down the questions so that I can memorize them. Why are you looking to purchase new floor covering? And take that and actually handwrite it out 10, 15, 20 times so I can, so it comes really quick to me when I'm working with a customer or when I'm on film, if you will. So I would encourage you to do that, okay? The other one that we started with last month is, why do we itemize bids? And by now, everyone should be able to say exactly, we itemize our bids because we want to be held accountable. And if you get a bid from someone else and it's not itemized, they're probably trying to hide something, or they don't want to be held accountable. So it just got to flow that naturally and that easily from you. And all these questions about the qualifying, and I think there's about 22, 24 in total, those are the questions that everyone should be asking. Okay, and as we said before, I want you to learn it verbatim, exactly how it's written. And then after you get that down, then you're going to fine-tune it and put a little bit of your own personality behind it. But those questions are imperative. And the more questions you're going to ask, the better the sales are going to be. So all good stuff going forward. So, hey, thanks for checking out the videos. I appreciate you watching. Happy holidays to you. Take care, everybody. And we'll see you around the stores. Bye-bye.